next up, we're going to ask, I'm going to ask Christina to come down, Bright Eyes, and she's going to give the London section of our Hall of Fame Awards. So, Christina.
Okay, I think I've got it. Hi guys, thank you so much for coming out today for the BLOXcon, and we've got the London portion of our Hall of Fame right now. So I think we should just go in and get started. We're going to start with Best Video of the Year. And so we've got a couple nominees here, and so just so you guys are aware, these are all the videos, not the BLOXies, that's a separate thing. These are just videos that users have made and are just creating and putting on YouTube. So the first one, we've got Laseritis by Easy Cheese. So this is a great film about a man afflicted with laseritis, sort of based on the Fired by Laser movie. Alright, and next up we have a Harlem Shake video by Hacker225. So this is a craze, all these Harlem Shake videos on YouTube, and this guy got in on it for Roblox. Alright, and finally we have Shufflin' by SharpTH. And so this is actually a demo that he made of some new character animations that was really cool. Alright, and the winner is Harlem Shake by Hacker225. Alright guys, so next up we have best use of dynamic lighting. So this one, dynamic lighting is a new feature that we introduced this year. It's made the game look amazing. And so these are some people who used it very well. So first up we have Dungeon Delver by Glowin and Glowin2. So this one takes its cues from Diablo and Torchlight, and players explore dungeons, fend off enemies, and find increasingly valuable loot. Alright, next up is Apocalypse Rising by Gus Manic. That's a super popular game on Roblox, a post-apocalyptic survival game where you fend off hunger, thirst, zombies, and other players. So he sort of added this night section where lights are very helpful in finding or hiding yourself. Alright, and then finally we have Doom Caverns by Maelstrom. So this one is a classic Roblox adventure game that's been around for quite a while. So it's sort of the classic styles, the classic bricks, and they added in dynamic lighting, and it really added new life to the game. So made it popular all over again. Alright, and the winner is Dungeon Delver by Glowin. Next up is a User's Choice Award. So I don't know if you guys all saw this, but we had a survey going where we asked the users what their favorite things on Roblox were. And so these are what you guys picked. So first up is After the Flash Darkness. And so this game by Chad the Destroyer is a dark game with a ton of detail. It's a huge world, and it's got a great use of dynamic lighting. Popular and a lot of fun. Right, and then again, the very popular favorite Dungeon Delver by Glowin and Glowin2. This one is interesting too because it's got a fixed isometric camera angle, and again, another excellent use of dynamic lighting, and it's one of our most professional looking games yet. Really good. And finally, Roadrunner Canyon by Osmo 3089, and this is an adventure game set out in the Wild West, and it's a really beautiful place to sort of explore. It's a fun game too, but just the art and the building there is really, really something. All right, and the users picked Roadrunner Canyon. Game of the year picked by the user. So the last one was the most beautiful place. This is gear of the year. This is the gear items that you guys find most useful and have the most fun with on Roblox. So first up we have the Fallen Artemis Bow, a very popular new version of the regular Artemis Bow. It lets you fly, it lets you rapid fire shoot and do sort of some regular shooting. It also makes you have a really cool thumbnail. I don't know if you guys can see. And then we have the dual Dark Heart sword. So this is like a Dark Heart, but twice as good. You can do some cool attacks, do a little bit of life stealing, and twice as much damage. And finally, one of our funniest gears, the rubber chicken launcher. So this one lets you launch rubber chickens at your enemies, transforms them into chickens themselves, and they don't stop making chicken noises until they respawn. All right, and the user's choice for gear of the year, Fallen Artemis Bow. And last up, we've got the big one. We've got Game of the Year. So we'll just jump right into this one. So the first one is Authority by Spooky Fox and Logitech. So this game is a slick character customization game. So that's part of the game. It's considered one of the best FPSs on Roblox, and so far it has over 1.2 million gameplays. So very popular. Next up, a user favorite, Apocalypse Rising. This one has over 10 million gameplays and is constantly being improved by Gus Manic and Solar Tech. They are, adding dynamic lighting. They're adding new weapons. They're adding all kinds of things. And the final nominee is Strobe by Team Rudimentality. So this one is a super fast over-the-shoulder shooter. It's got 5 different character classes and impressive controls. All right. The winner is Apocalypse Rising. Guess minute. I think Brad's up next again. Thank you.